today is August 27th, 2008. Wednesday evening. We're on our way to pick up Logan. Hey, so I just got to the airport. You can kind of see behind me. Then we're going to meet Birch in Pasco. He's riding the Greyhound bus. And then we're going to drive on through to Caldwell, Idaho. Anyway, I'm here, headed out to ABH, super excited. And here we go, huh? Yeah, baby. Get out of there. Out of work, that is.
Somewhere far away from here, I feel fine enough, I guess. Considering everything's a mess. There's a restaurant down the street where hungry people like to eat. I could walk, but I'll just drive. It's cold and it looks outside. It's like
there's the barn dog coming to get me. Yes, there he is, brother.
take your time away, I'm gonna make you smile when you realize it got nice and then take a while just to try to figure out what all this is for.
We are at the Red Lion Inn, waiting for Birch. We were supposed to meet him here originally an hour and 15 minutes ago, so maybe we could get to Boise by midnight, but kept getting later and later and later. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he's on his way. So we're just chilling at Red Lion in Pasco, Washington. Hey guys, just got here.
You're 45 minutes late.
Marcus and Ashley from the Tri-Cities.
Oh, hi Marcus.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Thanks for bringing this piece of junk.
Hey, no problem. Glad we.
So, this is Logan Cal, snuggled closely in bed. They got in real late last night, so they're reluctant to get up. But we need to get them up so we can get started on our hike. So, I guess I'll just try and get them up. I think they got in, I don't know, about 3 or something in the morning. I don't know if that's a good excuse or not, but it's probably one they'll try and use for not getting up. Time Jays get in.
Feel good. I think we got in about 2 hours ago.
Nice, dude. You guys are ready to go then.
Show me the trail.
And it's 6 o'clock now-ish. So you guys get in about 4?
Yeah, we did. We got here about 4.
Nice. Good job.
I haven't read it yet. I don't know how good it is.
What does PIT stand for? Pit Passport in Time. It's a Forest Service thing, so volunteers can go and participate in archaeological projects.
Nice.
Yeah, they took a bunch of people backpacking in there and looked for survey for archaeology.
Cool. Did you know that 150 million years ago the West Coast was located along the western border of Idaho?
Wow.
Yeah. Boise was
that-
like a coastal state.
Was that
City.
during the Jurassic period?
I don't know.
150 million.
150 million? No. That's car ride through the trailhead was pretty good. At first, everybody was really tired, and I thought Logan and Kelly and Birch were all going to fall asleep because they got in at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I got in front to be with Vaughn so I could keep them awake. But one of the things I like most about our hikes is just the drive there and the drive back. Because we get into some pretty good conversations, and that again happened on our trip up. Nobody fell asleep. We just got into some conversations about life and how to raise kids, and about Dr. Laura and some of the things she says, and just about relationships and how to talk to your kids about certain subjects that are, the birds and the bees and those types of things that media really doesn't do those things justice. And
The lake right here.
the
couple cabins on there. Wow. Some nice boats out there.
Hiker trailhead.
Over here.
Oh, it's down this side.
Just interesting how it's not changing at a constant rate.
Right, right.
Yeah. So today it's 14 degrees and like half of a degree, and it's changing at like 0.03 degrees per year east, I think, or no, west.
Wait, you can get
So,
a signal anywhere with that.
It's kind of crazy how that stuff is just.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And then we're camping where? Emojin?
Camping at Payette. Oh yeah, the second night we're camping at
Then
Imogen. Summiting Payette. Cruising out.
Cool.
And then it's got this dot here, and it's got a dot on the lens. Vaughn, are you listening?
Yeah.
Dot on the camera, dot on the lens, okay? This is important. You just line them up and just a gentle turn, listen, and that's it.
Nice.
And you're locked in, okay?
I'm changing lanes and talking on the phone, driving way too fast. And the interstate's jammed with gunners like me, afraid of coming in last. But somewhere in the race we run, we're coming undone when days go by. I can feel it flying like a hand out the window in the wind.
What happened, Vaughn?
Andrew must be thinking about us right now. Because my pack popped off. Or my bag popped off my pack.
Out on the roof, just the other night, I watched the world flash by. Headlights, taillights, running through a river of neon signs. But somewhere in the rush I felt we're losing ourselves and days go by. I can feel it flying like a hand out the window in the wind. The cars go by.
Your third waypoint for the day, basin range or something.
The base of a ridge, so
Oh, that's the base of the ridge.
we're kind of hiking. Actually, this ridge right here next to us, we're gonna have to go up it.
Yeah, once we get to this point, we're gonna climb up a little bit. Base of the range.
So, how far is that? I mean,
How far is it? I could tell you. Let me see.
oh, is that the next waypoint you have in? Is that what
Yeah,
it
that's
is?
the track.
Mm.
Just telling us where to go. But
So that'll tell you distance from here to that waypoint that you just saw. Is that what you're doing?
This ridge, we're gonna come down it on Saturday.
Yeah. Start living right now. Days go by.
this reminds me of the Olympic Mountains.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
When we
that.
first started. Yeah.
Pretty cool. We came up that road.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, did you get your cyst on the camera yet? Your sebaceous cyst or whatever?
There are two cameras, so
You got it? Or Brent got it?
I'm sure it'll be on here at some
I
point.
hope so. We need a close up of that thing. That is gnarly, dude. Whoa.
It's all we've been given, so you better start living. You better start living. Better start living right now. 'Cause days go by. I can feel it flying like a hand out the window in the wind. The cars go by. Yeah, it's all we've been given, so you better start living right now. 'Cause days go by. Yeah, these days go by.
So what you doing, Bouch?
Well, I seem to have forgotten to release my handle on my pot. So I'm attempting that right now without burning myself or spilling my water.
And Logue, how long has your water been done and boiled?
I've been cooking for about 2 or 3 minutes now.
Yeah, Logue's took about 2 minutes, well, not even 2 minutes to cook. And me and Kel splitting one.
Well, he did get his started before me.
That's true. And Vaughn
Which is also part of the package.
is eating carrots.
Doesn't require any cooking.
I highly recommend carrots.
We were exhausted and glad to finally be at our campsite. But the issue was we didn't know where to camp. There were kind of 2 lakes, a few little areas, a lot of rocks and bushes and trees, and so we, in true ABH fashion, ditched our packs and started running around like jackrabbits all over the place. Everyone finding a great spot, but ultimately I think it was Brent who found our camping spot. And so we're kind of all going our different ways around the lake looking for the perfect spot. And Brent goes over and he's like, oh yeah, I found the perfect spot, it's great. The water's like 30 feet deep. So it was awesome. Found this big rock with the deep water. And so we threw our packs down and got on our swim trunks. And actually Brent couldn't find his swim trunks, so we had to jump in his shorts. But anyway, so we all hurry over to this rock and we look over the edge. We're like, the water's like 8 feet deep, man. 38, it's all the same. The point was, it was deep enough to jump in. The rock was probably 8 feet off the water, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. We all jumped in at the same time, took a pic, and water felt good.
Welcome to Twin Lakes. This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Hallelujah! Brother! Whoa! Yeah!
That's warm. Man, I love it.
Why are you getting out so fast?
Huh?
Why are you going so fast?
I want to do it again.
Go first. Such a gentleman.
Oh, man. That is warm water. Yeah! That is awesome! Come on!
Okay, I'll be like, it's my pack.
No sense.
Yeah, baby! Like a shot to the head.
All right, Kel.
It's not bad. Wait, it's crazy cold!
No, it's not as bad as I expected.
You said that with no oxygen in your lungs.
Did you hit the bottom?
Yeah.
28
The weirdness of the water.
When you go in, it's just like,
So you open your eyes?
No, just
Oh.
like it goes in.
Oh, I
It's
do
just
it like he goes in, yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
You ready?
Coming? Sure.
ooh, burr.
Going that way. Straight out that way? I'm going. You diving? You straight out?
1, 2, 3.
Yo!
Awesome!
I love it.
Now, those cameras, they do good as well, right? We're eating well tonight. Got some beef stroganoff. Hits the spot, warms the soul and the stomach.
Oh man.
It's good.
Setting up a little campage. Logue forgot his steaks, so luckily
I knew Brent would bring some.
I had some.
Yours are all bent.
So how's the swim, Kel?
Swim was great. It was very refreshing, and not as cold as I was bracing myself for, but pretty cold.
What do you think, Logue?
Felt really good. Really makes
Somebody's losing a bag over.
stuff feel a lot better.
What's that?
Really makes putting on warm stuff feel a lot better after you've been.
Oh yeah, speaking of stuff, what you guys got? You and Kel.
Sweet stuff.
Look, come out here, Swings, your matching pants.
Yeah. Oh. Come show them, Sue.
You guys hug each other. Show how much you love each other.
Awesome. I see our
Look at. Oh yeah, I'm zooming in. Get a little closer.
These are our base layer match.
The base layer, right?
Our socks match.
Which is wool.
Smart wool.
They're fancy little socks.
Hats match.
And their
Our
hats.
Windstopper outdoor research hat.
Do they look happy? Like a happy couple to you guys?
Yes, very happy.
Kelly, he has one of these too.
Yeah.
Have a coat. It's
They didn't want to overdo the match.
it's all for the children though.
Oh, right, for the children you raise money for?
We
Yep.
wear this and we think about the children.
They bring us joy.
Do you know the names of any of those children?
Not yet. They haven't applied to the program,
Okay.
but
You'll find out.
But they need mentors. They need positive reinforcement.
There's a good shot of Vaughn. What'd you think about...
Sasquatch gluteus maximus.
Yeah, dude. How was your swim?
It was,
that's nice ground right there.
it's great.
Yeah?
It's perfect.
Oh, I'm
We just missed the sun. As you can see that peak up there, just as we were changing, the sun went behind the peak. So what can you do?
different tent.
Yeah. Here we are.
Logan, Cal, in their fancy unis.
You guys get those headlamps too?
Yeah. He's ready. Can you say Mount Rainier? Here we come. 2 weeks.
Can you guys give each other a kiss on the cheek?
No.
Look at them, they're matching.
For a second. I thought about it. I was like,
We're all brothers.
yep. Then we're brothers. Stuff. Juge, we missed you. Forward to you in 2010. That'd be a good year.
Alright.
Whoa.
What's up, dude? Just getting ready to go to bed. And it was a nice night. Swim was cold, but finally got warmed up. And I'm feeling good right now. Got a little energy in me. And a little chocolate strawberry crunch. It's good stuff. And not as good as Dina's home cooking. Now that's good. But it was good.
Just getting ready to get in my new Big Angus sleeping bag. Ready to try it out. It's rated to 15 degrees, so should be toasty tonight. Just not excited to get in. It's freezing cold right now, so might take a few minutes to get going. But I'm gonna stack my pillow with a little bit of softness so I can cozy up and.
He gets a better sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be good. See you in the morning.
That second morning, I guess to be the first morning that we woke up from camping. I don't know, Birch, Brent, and Vaughn, they always get up really early. I don't know, like 8:30, and they're like, out reading scriptures, and I don't know if it's because someone's got gas in their tent or what, but they are always out of there. Kelly and I are just trying to catch some Z's. Birch starts coming over and like shaking the tent, and they're just being really annoying. So Kelly and I finally have to get up out of our luxury suite, and we just enjoyed the morning. It was a beautiful morning. There were some hang gliding powered gizmos flying over. Pretty disruptive, but kind of cool.
So we're just playing around this morning, some frisbee, and next thing you know, we see parachuters coming down. There's 3 of them. So you can see the other ones. Yeah, kind of crazy because we're not sure where they're going to go. Maybe they're going to land here and carry their parachutes out or something. Crazy.
after we kind of woke up and got ready, or not ready, but kind of woke up, got the sleep out of Logan's eyes, we went back to the jumping rock and spent a little more time because it was sunny and warm. Throwing the frisbee to each other, diving off the rock, swimming around in the lake, playing with Brent's new toy, his skim ball, throwing the football around, and had a good time. It was just smooth, clear water, a nice area, and we made the most of it.
Okay. The big Phelps man. Do a Greg Louganis. Yeah, dude. Okay, Vaughn. Go for the backy. It's pretty easy. Yeah, right on the edge, there's a sharp edge you can kind of set your toes on there. Woo! Nice job. What you got for us, Bogans? The what? Yeah. Woo, butt snap. Nice, dude. Yeah, it was good.
Jump further than I thought.
We did some sweet dives. We pulled some sweet moves. Played a little skip ball.
Nice way to grab it.
I remember Birch in particular not being very adept at throwing the skip ball, but it was a little while ago. I don't remember. And then we got ready. Vaughn, all morning was reminding us that we need to get going. We still had a long ways to go. Turns out he was right, but we ignored him for the most part anyway because we were enjoying the sunshine.
Got it? So you're gonna run and jump, or I'm throwing and you're jumping?
Let's think about this for a little bit.
Well, I think you could throw it and then I'll run and go get it.
Okay.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah, baby.
Whoa. Censored for television.
Okay. You're gonna kind of loft it.
Go!
Give me the yellow ball. I think I can grab that. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Ready.
Oh!
I forgot you grabbed that.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change? Well, gas, I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yeah, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I'll hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. No, you'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
So Twin Lakes, we're at 88. We climb up to 92. Kind of jaunt down to 84, lower than we are right now. We gotta climb to what? 99? Oh no,
that's the peak. Probably 90, 92, 94 almost.
92 to 93.
So we started leaving the lakes, and trusty old Vaughn and Logie had figured out which way we were gonna go, and they had this good map from, oh, by the way, early 1900s, maybe 1920, 30, 60, somewhere around there. Anyway, so they had it all plotted out, and we started to hike out, and man, I mean, you're talking a steep trail. Basically, you had the lakes, and then just on the other side of the lakes was a steep mountain up to the top, and we could see where we needed to be because we had it on the map. So we started hiking up, and it's steep, so we're going back and forth, and the sun is just beating on us. And every little tree, which there aren't many up this steep hill because there's so many rocks, we'd kind of take a rest behind it and then start hiking again just because it was so hot. So finally, after all this hiking and sweating, and we just think, man, this trail, I mean, it was pretty small, and sometimes it was hard to find. But luckily, we made it up to the top, and you know, we're wiping sweat from our faces, and you know, we're so happy to be there, and the view is beautiful. And then we look over, and we see some people coming out of the lake on a nice, even climb out of the lake. And we're like, what the heck? So eventually we ran into somebody, and as it turns out, the trail that we were hiking on was actually the old trail from the trusty old maps. And the new trail, much easier to travel, was a little bit in the distance. So we got to go on the old trail. Sweet dog.
Yeah, so we're looking at the swimming nook in my pole there. Over more. You can kind of see the little indent there on this one of the twin lakes here. And then those rocks that are just to the right. And then over there is where we were camping last night. So now we're hiking out of the basin here, and it's pretty steep. So we thought we'd stop and take a good look at our campsite before we head on up. Beautiful though.
That's beautiful.
That's some good stuff right there.
How you doing, Vaughn?
Yes.
What?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Dun,
I don't know what song it is though.
I got the Croc song from Peter Pan because of you.
Dun 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 dun. That's not a bad little tune.
I've got
What do you got, Logan?
the one I've been singing. You better hope you're not alone. You better hope you're not alone.
That's a fun loving hiking song.
And I'm not alone. I got my brothers right here.
Oh man.
Group
You are
hug.
not alone. You are
Come
not
on,
alone.
give me some hug. Give me loving.
Yeah, some loving. Thanks, love.
Yeah.
I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. I'd fly above the trees, over the seas, in all degrees, to anywhere I please. Oh, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah.
climbing up the rock.
Let's fade into the sun, let your spirit fly. We'll be at one, just for a little fun.
Pretty waterfall there. And it goes up. For less than
What up, dude?
We just made a huge climb up the one of these mountains. Looks like we got a little level spot here, and we're kind of putting our stuff down. Looks like there's a sign up there or something, right there. So, yay! Chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of the wind.
You're gonna win for a little bit. It's pretty over there. What's up, dude? Kelly said that I was getting a little pudgy in the years past, and then I'm starting to look good. So props to Kel.
It's starting to. It didn't say you look good.
Today I will tell you that today I thought when the sun was just right, I thought I saw a six-pack on Brent.
Yeah, dude.
So I was impressed. Yeah.
I
thought I
know
saw
what you're
the
talking about. It was actually the branches from the trees were casting shadows across the sky.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, I was like, man, he's
Oh,
really
do you
been
want to tell
working
us what
out.
Julia said?
Julia said at the family reunion, she said, man, it's a good year for the Ditto brothers. You guys are looking pretty good. I think she was mostly talking about me, but...
I think she was trying to motivate you. Yeah, you need to catch up with your brothers, man.
Your brothers are looking good.
I see you with your shirt off all the time, and you don't look that good.
No, I need to work on it. Oh, yeah.
Good times.
Great oldies.
That's Vaughn's hat. Used to be orange. Show him the inside.
Oh, that's really orange in there.
He's had it for 3 days. So, we're on some ridge here. We don't know what the name of it is, but you can see where Logan's pointing to the zigzag. We got to go there. So just to give you perspective, there's the mountain
Here's
over there.
Am I on it?
Over left a little more. We're gonna summit that peak right over there sticking up. But we gotta go down first. You can see, oops, sorry, we're gonna go down around that trail, go down, then back up over to where you see the zigzag over there.
So we are at the pass to Imogen Lake, which is right.
Want to burn?
So here's where we are. Here's this peak right here. This arm coming down is that guy right there. And we're gonna go up the valley on the other side of that. Payette Peak's at the end of that valley.
But the thing said that you want to go up this ridge and then approach the peak from the north.
Yeah. So is Payette Peak one that people know about and climb? It means that it's
I think there's a register up there.
Is there?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it hit the rocks pretty hard today. So we're headed down to Imogen Lake, and there's a long valley down there with no trees. So we're gonna attempt the infamous frisbee throw off the ridge, hope you don't lose it trick. There's an activity that may be a little bit wreckish and ill-advised, but it's fun nonetheless to try. And that is coming to a deep, long valley where you know you're going down there anyway because the trail goes down there, and you just get this urge to throw the Frisbee as far as you can, because it's fun and it'll go a long ways. So we came over this monster ridge and we were just tired and kind of getting ready to go. And I thought, hey, this is a Frisbee throwing trail. So I got out the Frisbee and with my brother's encouragement, gave it a launch. And it wasn't a very good throw, actually. Kind of went off to the side and to the side. And the thing is, when the valley goes down like that, you keep thinking, okay, it's going to hit right there. It's going to hit right there. And it doesn't. It just kind of keeps sailing, sailing, sailing. And it went way off the wrong way, off the trail.
Kind of big boulder that's close. It's just right above that boulder. The green thing right there.
I know that's green, but like that right angle boulder?
No, over that boulder. Just down from it. The big boulder. Yeah, half sunlight, half shadow.
Oh, I see it.
And then go just up like a finger.
I had to go off the trail a little ways to go find the Frisbee, but we found it, no problem. I threw it to Brent back on the trail and he chucked it. And it wasn't that great of a throw. It went off, 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 off. Boom, way down there. Took a little while to find that one too. So then Brent threw it again a second time, and this time it was a perfect throw. Landed about 10 feet from Kelly, who was way down the trail. So that made the whole experience worth it.
To the lake, and it was after a long, hard hike, and so I think everybody was really excited to find the lake. And we were especially excited because we found out that there was a jumping spot that was just as good as the one that we had just barely been at. So didn't take very long to get the swimming trunks on and jump in the water. It was cold, but you know, after a long, hot hike, it's refreshing.
So Logan decided to take a swim, and he actually went out to that island. And the water is quite cold, but not for Log. I just hope he can make it back. Otherwise, he'll have to camp on that island way out there, just so you can tell how far he is.
It was a beautiful lake. The sun was just started to go down, and there was a little island out in the lake. Just one tree sticking up, and just sitting there right in the middle of the lake. The lakes, remember, are cold. But Logan wanted to stick with the sun, and the sun was still shining on that island, even though where we were at, we were losing the sun. So Logan takes off and starts swimming out there. And I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. And then I don't know how far he got, maybe he was all the way there, or about partway there, and then Kelly, out of nowhere, decides to take off. And so Kelly hops in the water, and he starts swimming out there. And that's a pretty big deal for Kelly, because the guy ain't got a lot of, chubbiness on his body to keep him warm. So both of those guys swam out all the way to the island.
After a little while, I look up and I see a head bobbing towards me. Kelly decided to come out and join me. Thought, no, fun, little company. Turns out when he got to the rock, he didn't get out of the water at first. I was like, oh, peculiar. The rock's nice and warm. Turns out he was in his birthday suit. And in true ABH fashion, we don't censor anything. And they wanted to snap some pictures. So first we got a picture with Kelly still in the water, so it was good. And then we thought we were done. And Kelly climbed out and decided to moon the guys. And I stood up next to him. I was like, you know what? If Kelly's going to go all the way, I might as well go all the way. So I dropped the draws, We gave the rest of our brothers the double moonshine. And we were just loving life. And we're looking over, and we noticed that, sure enough, there's a campsite right over there. So they were getting the moonshine, they were getting the sunshine. It was just a beautiful day all around.
Vaughn?
Yeah.
What was the order of the waypoints up to the peak?
There's a base.
Base to the ridge?
I think I called it the summit ridge.
Uh-huh.
Then there's ridge top.
It's 5:30.
get a late start. We're headed up to Payette Peak. So, see you at the top. So, another tradition that we have enjoyed is reaching the summit of a nearby peak as the sun's coming up. It's a pretty spectacular sight, and it kind of gives us some motivation, and we enjoy doing that together. So Vaughn had specially planned this summit as part of this 3-day trip up to the summit of Payette Peak, which is 10,200 feet elevation, which is pretty hefty. I mean, we're talking, it's the altitude of the Sisters in Oregon, so it's a ways up there. And you know, on the map it looks easy. You just follow this trail, up the ridge, boom, you're at the top. It was about 1,800 feet of elevation higher than the lake we were camped at. So we got up at 5 o'clock Saturday morning, got our stuff ready, and we didn't start hiking until about 5:30. Took us a little while to figure out, you know, the trail. It wasn't really much of a trail that we had found. Find the way to go, and we're just cruising along, making pretty good time, going cross country.
And so we had a couple thousand feet to climb, and we were like, well, you know, let's get up a couple hours early, get ready. So I got up, and you know, I was kind of getting my little pack ready and had some food, and I had some mangoes, you know, some dried mangoes from Mountain House. I was like, you know what, I've had these for a while, I might as well eat them today. So I open them up, pop a couple, and to let the air out or whatever. We start hiking, you know, we're making some sweet time, you know, just having a great time. And I'm huffing along, you know, I'm in the front going through the brush, and I started to feel a little, you know, a little rumbly in my tumbly. And, you know, I'm like, this isn't right. I take a break, and then, you know, people start passing and leaving me, and just getting slower and not having a good time. And you know, Vaughn's like, hey, you all right? I was like, no, I think my stomach hurts. And he's like, well, why don't you have some water? I was like, okay, so I'll try a little water. And we keep walking, and Bert's like, hey, what's going on? You all right? I was like, I'm not feeling very good. I feel nauseous. He's like, maybe because you haven't eaten anything. Why don't you have a granola bar? So we bust out a granola bar, and I had a little nibble, and I kind of tossed the rest of it. That didn't feel good. And so Vaughn and Kelly decided to hang back with me, and I'm going slow, and all of a sudden, that's it. I stop, turn 90 degrees, and I let her fly, man. Vomiting hurts. I don't care what anybody says. You know, it's coming out my nose. You know, I'm heaving, and it's just burning. You know, and then after everything's out, you're still like, your stomach's still retching, and there's nothing coming out. And you know, Kelly's laughing, and Vaughn was genuinely concerned, I think. Thank you, Vaughn. But after that, I felt a lot better.
Unfortunately, we missed the sunrise. We, you know, that summit climb was we bit off a little bit more than we could chew on that one, but, you know, nevertheless, we got up there over 10,000 feet, and the view was spectacular, you know, and the best part is we all made it up there, despite Logan and his, you know, run-in with the mangoes. You know, we all made it up, and it was, we got a great picture, and it was very satisfying, you know. There's something very, you know, just exciting about summiting a huge peak like that and standing up there, and nothing's taller than you for, you know, as far as the eye can see.
We had just barely come down from the summit and worked our way down that really steep. Some of it was talus, some of it was just the face of the rock.
What's talus?
Talus is that loose rock that looks, you know, it's just loose rock, really is what it is. Boulder-sized, small boulder-sized loose rock. So anyway, we'd worked our way down that slope, and you know, everybody was kind of hot and tired. And Brent walked out on this little ledge and looks over, and he says, "Wow, this is a perfect jumping spot." So of course I wanted to see, and walked out there and looked, and that cool blue, crystal clear water was just calling to me. So I said, "Hey Brent, if will you carry my stuff down to the bottom if I jump in?" He's like, "Sure." So there I went. It was good. It was good. I don't know if that lake was warmer than the other lakes, but it felt better than any other. Dive. So.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
So on our way up, we came across this family who was mom, dad, 3 kids, and 2 dogs. And then we passed them on our second day, and the little dog was running up and down the trail, and then when we stopped, it just totally lied down and fell asleep while we were talking. Kind of like the way Logan is lying right now. His name was Buddy. Come on, Buddy. We're not stopping here.
That warmer or colder than the last one?
It's colder.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a lot colder.
Huh.
Bon was the last Mohican on this jump. We're all just on this sun rock. Soaking it in, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, working out.
Wow. That's colder, huh?
It's cold.
What's up, dog? Make him dance for you?
Dance the dance? Is that the tango?
It's more like the dog paddle.
Oh.
I can't do the Billy Torres.
It's more like square dancing.
Yeah. Billy Torres? He could do like the hip hop with his pecs.
Last day, man, that was a bear. So, just start of the first day, we had to hike up, I don't know what it was, 1,000, 1,500 feet. It was a long ways anyway. So, just to start off the day, we just come down this thing the day before, remember, and it was steep, so we climb all the way. It's just pure rock bed, pure rocks. We're hiking up. And then we think, sweet, we made it through the hardest part of the trail. So we hike down that mountain, and we just start going as fast as we can. We'll get there pretty quick. And so after what seemed like a long time, maybe 4 miles, we finally, Logan and Kelly and me and Birch decided to stop and get something to eat because we're hungry. But Vaughn, he wanted to keep going. He didn't want to stop because, yeah, he had to use the restroom.
Alright, dude.
You're just taking off, huh?
I'm just taking off. You want me to tell the video camera why?
Yeah?
You're gonna embarrass me and for the whole family again, like the breast bottle incident?
I didn't say it.
Nor did we encourage it.
Melvie, see you guys in a couple hours.
Good luck. Enjoy your poo.
It was about lunchtime, but I don't know how to put this delicately. I had to go, man, and there's nothing like a regular bathroom versus having to go in the woods. So everybody stopped for lunch, and I said, "Hey guys, no offense, but if I stop, then I'm gonna have to really stop." So I kept hiking. Eventually I had to pull over anyway. Didn't quite make it to the car, but
No elevation change.
Nice.
So we're getting close to our cutoff.
Alright.
That's
You
what I
see
like
where
to
the
see.
national forest?
No, I don't see a boundary for the national forest, so it's not on here.
Yeah, I mean, we've just been like dead flat for
Yeah.
a while.
But we're almost there. My feet are burning.
Yeah. With desire?
With desire for something.
To do something different?
Yeah.
With no load on them, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Desire for a soak in a hot springs with Brent rubbing my feet.
Oh, that sounds
would
good.
feel good, wouldn't it?
Even better if Sarah will rubbing my feet, but since she's not here, I'll take Brent. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but my feet hurt a lot more this time than they have in the past. Just sore feet, like not necessarily blisters, although I did get a blister on my heel and on my big toe, but just like pain on the bottom of my feet, even after the first day. So like when you take your boots off, you're kind of walking like this because it hurts to put pressure on the bottom of your feet. And that made it tough because every time we stopped, it took me about 5 minutes to get enough, I don't know, numbness or ignoring the pain or something till I could walk again. So that was tough to deal with. But you know, some things you just muscle through. And when the time is there, you just do it. And you don't complain. And you just make the best of it. And that's what I did.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna.
It was a tough hike, physically demanding and challenging, but a great sense of accomplishment. And not only that, but every moment along the way was just appreciating the beauty of the wilderness, lakes, mountains, streams, and being with my brothers. It was a lot of fun. We missed Andrew in Leon. Shout out to Leon. But it was a good time, and I appreciated the opportunity.
You know, there's nothing better than hiking 30 miles with a bunch of dudes you just love. And we anticipate this hike so much every year, and each year it doesn't disappoint. And I certainly, as always, look forward to a great hike in 2009.
Great to go out to the outdoors and spend some quality time with my brothers who helped me to keep things in perspective, to kind of shed some of that peripheral stuff that I get, let myself get caught up in, and it's a great time to learn from their wisdom and experience and knowledge, and I just want to say to all of them that I really enjoyed spending time with you guys again this year.
When you think you can't go anymore, here you are. Woo! Let's see the lights. Oh.
And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's